As we go through the ascension and shift in acceleration in intensified forms, these new souls are now triggered and being cosmically activated. Do not be surprised if they start prophesying, if they start speaking light language, come up with ideas, knowledge, and inventions which are way beyond our old world scope of comprehension. Nor as they start communicating telepathically, they have always done so. Since birth, they are just making this the norm. Nor be surprised if they suddenly step to the fore and lead us into the new golden age. They are being activated now as preordained. They are the new golden age. The confusion of that shift has become a 24-hour-a-day activity. So you are tired when you awake and exhausted when you go to bed. Various pieces excite you, as does the ability to rest and be alone. Your inner being is now similar to moving from a home that no longer suits you to one you have long dreamed of. What will you take, give away, or toss? An exhausting exercise that most of you have completed at least once in your life. Once you discover your unique path, you will find that some pieces of your former lives need to be welcomed back, and some pieces you thought necessary or essential can be returned to the universes. It is spring cleaning on steroids. At the same time, you are excited about your new life, with thoughts and actions jumping from here to there. Both the sorting through 3D pieces and claiming your new life create an exhaustion that is difficult to explain to yourself, much less to others. It just is. They will suddenly remember everything, their seventh central sun of origin, and they will illuminate us, even as we transfigure more and more into our new embodiment. These souls will now share wisdom, insight, and knowledge, technologies which goes way beyond their age, which will not only stun, but awaken us further. The message I received clearly tonight is to tend to these children and young adults, for their full awakening in cosmic waves is now happening, and they will lead us home. Listen to them with open hearts, not trying to fix them by projecting old earth concepts, nor the old systems on them. Those simply are redundant now. We are asked to hold these children and young adults in our hearts and in meditation and come together with them, as they are inviting us into their sacred circles of illumination and love their souls have already created. And please include them specifically in yours. A few years ago, during a breakthrough experience with Dr. John DeMartini, I was given a clear vision of these children and young adults. They were standing before me in their thousands and asked me to assist them, and I said yes. By the end of this week, you will feel more energized than you have in the past few weeks. Your sorting, clearing, and cleaning decisions will be complete, not necessarily as you expect, but most certainly as a significant stepping stone to your new life. You will experience the freedom of reducing 3D actions and interactions, as well as the excitement of exploring what truly interests you. In a sense, you have packed your boxes, given away the items you no longer need, and the moving van has arrived. The next few days will be about settling into your new home, putting most, if not all, items in the appropriate places, and finding time for relaxing. Even though the next week will be less harried than the previous weeks, your feelings of constant movement, despite letting go of the pieces you believe are no longer needed or essential, will continue. You are moving to a new world, a world that you have created. All your packing and letting go have been related to what you might need in your new world. The following weeks will focus on understanding your evolution over the past few weeks. Although you may not yet notice significant changes in your life, others will likely comment on the new you, for you will shine and sparkle in ways others are not used to and you cannot yet understand. You will feel as if you are just as you always have been. It is somewhat akin to transitioning from a mid-level position in a large company to becoming the CEO. Others will notice the difference while you are merely doing your best to relax into your new world. And then I saw them as they truly are, in their soul state. So very pure and filled with love and what they will bring into form and being in the new golden age goes beyond our comprehension now, as unity and harmony returns with these souls. Hold them in your hearts, souls, and prayers, meditation groups, and with and in love. As they now fully awaken, let us give them the space and love, support, so that they can lead us into the full anchoring in of the new golden age. Do not be frightened if some days next week feel overwhelming. Such is true for any physical move you have made in any 3D life. The difference is that you are creating your new life, rather than following others or letting them dictate who you are and what you should do. It is a freedom that can be frightening until you fully claim yourself and the rightness of your actions for you in the new world. That last statement is not to frighten you, but instead to remind you of the fears you often felt after every physical move away from what was expected, but not necessarily comfortable. So it is that you are claiming yourself in all your shining sparkle, despite your fears of the unknown and your exhaustion from the shifts of the previous few weeks.